told you that Ice Spice's rise to fame has nothing to do with her music. This is the dark truth behind Ice Spice's rise to fame. Ice Spice's alleged sex tape. Yo, peep this. Ice Spice didn't just step onto the scene because of that TikTok Buzzing challenge back in 21. Nah, she made some real waves when the streets started buzzing about her alleged sex tape. Picture this, a ginger-haired hottie with a body hotter than Betty Boop, suddenly blowing up the spot, all because of a leaked vid that had everybody spinning. Now, who wouldn't want to see that? Now, let's dial it back to October 2022, when the tape hit the streets featuring a red-haired Afro hottie and the whole internet went wild. Folks couldn't help but connect them dots to Ice Spice, rocking that unique hair, complexion, and body. And while the video was already putting her name on the charts, fans started talking wild, swearing that the dude in the cut was none other than the OVO kingpin himself, Drake. One Twitter head even said, "Damn, Drake dropped y'all a sex tape? Shorty about to blow for real." The Drake link to the tape sounded real juicy, especially since they've been sparking them dating rumors right before the video went public. But Ice Spice wasn't having none of it. She hit up social media to squash all that sex tape talk, swearing she had nothing to do with the viral tape. The tweet game was strong, with her saying, "You guys want them fake ass leaks to be me so bad just so you can go beat your little dirty meat to it." But let's keep it 100. Ice Spice might have shut down them rumors, but the damage was done. Most folks already saw the tape and thought it was her. She might have copped some fame for supposedly starring in that tape, and like they said, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Drake eats Ice Spice for lunch. While an alleged sex tape might have stirred the pot for Ice Spice's path to fame, it didn't quite land her a seat at the table with the big dogs in the rap game. Nah, it took some Drake rumors to really put her rap career on the map. Now peep this. The streets started buzzing in August 2022, claiming that Drake and Ice Spice were a thing. It all kicked off when Drake slid into Ice Spice's DMs on Instagram. You know how it goes. It goes down in the DMs. Snatch at me that. So did Ice Spice really Snapchat Drake that cat? Anyway, screenshots of their DMs leaked, and it turns out Drake was just vibing with Ice Spice's hottest track at the time, Munch.
When Drake DM'd me, I did not really expect that, but I had just landed in LA for my Genius open mic for Munch, and he was actually like, "Yo, Munch is hard, and you're on the radar freestyle is hard," and I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." Drake
wanted to show Ice Spice he could handle some heat. He wanted her to know that he was an eater, and he didn't mind eating some of her for lunch. So what did he do? He flew her out. Yup, you heard that right. Champagne Poppy was so down bad sipping for Ice Spice that he flew her all the way to his hometown in Toronto, Canada, just to hit up the OVO Fest together.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy, because I'm really in LA about to shoot the open mic. Like, linking up with him was so cool. Like, he's mad, nice, and respectful. We went to OVO Fest. It was exciting because it was like his first time performing in Toronto, I think, in like a couple years. So it was just a movie. Like, everybody was excited, the energy was high.
They rolled up at the OVO Fest like a power couple, and trust, the world couldn't help but know her name after their outing. Dating rumors started buzzing real quick, but Ice Spice wasn't about to let internet comments mess with her paper. She kept it low key, and folks almost forgot her name until Drake pulled another stunt. A few months after their little rendezvous, Drake hit the unfollow button on Instagram, the very platform where their love story began.
It's been speculated that Drake unfollowed you afterwards. Do you want to tell us some tea on that?
He did. I don't know why though.
Shame on you, Drake. Shame on you. You shouldn't have done that.
It's okay though.
She's out here.
It's all love.
Now, Ice Spice didn't react much to the unfollow, but when Drake threw shade at her on his track, Her Loss, she had to set the record straight. Drake spat out lines like, "She a 10 trying to rap is good on mute." Ice Spice had to clap back on Twitter saying, "At least I'm a 10. Drake never really said much about this track or their relationship in public, but for Ice Spice, there was only one way to stay in the game: keep talking about Drake. She hit up an interview spilling the tea, claiming she was cool with Drake. "We're cool," she said. "We spoke after that a couple of times and we're good, there's no beef." Ice Spice dates rappers. Drake played a big role in pushing Ice Spice up the ladder to fame, but you know, it ain't just him who got her name buzzing in the streets. Nah, she's been mixing up with other rappers and big shots in the industry, and that's how she got her name in Yo Mouse. So check this out. She started stirring them dating rumors with Lil TJ in February 2023. You see, Lil TJ went all out for Ice Spice, and he iced her out on Valentine's, dropping a cool $150,000 on an RM05 rose gold watch with a white band from Benny the Jeweler. Now that ain't your regular watch, it's some high-end bling. Benny the Jeweler even posted it up on their official Insta page with the caption, "When you say you the king of the city, you gotta step different every time. New Richard Mille RM05 rose gold gifted to @Ice Spice from my brother @Lil TJ." Didn't take long for the streets to catch wind, and before you knew it, folks were talking about Ice Spice and Lil TJ being an item. But hold up, both of them shut that down, saying it was just a gift to celebrate their collab, Gangsta Boo. Now Ice Spice, she had another moment in the spotlight too. She had folks talking when she sparked some dating rumors with none other than Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things. This went down just a month before she rolled with Drake to the OVO Fest back in September 2022. They hit up Cardi B and Offset's fashion night out in New York, rocking the place as each other's +1. They even took some pics that had the internet going wild. Soon enough, an insider spilled the tea on their relationship. Turns out Ice Spice and Caleb had been seeing each other for a few weeks by then. The insider spilled the beans saying Ice Spice and Caleb are dating and are really into each other. But the thing was just starting to brew when Drizzy Drake stepped back in, and in no time, no one heard about Caleb and Ice Spice anymore. See, after Drake unfollowed her on Instagram and basically gave her the boot, Ice Spice needed a way back into the game, especially with Drake and the big dogs. And best believe she found it. Nicki Minaj picks up Ice Spice. Man, that Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice linking up was one hell of a wild tale when it happened, and it sure did some wonders for Ice Spice's career. You see, she was all about Nicki, not just cause she's the queen of rap, but because Ice Spice has some unfinished business with Drake. Now, you gotta know this if you're a real rap OG. Back in the day, Barbie, Drizzy, Wheezy were as tight as they come. Dropping hits, tearing up stages together, they were the rap trio to reckon with back then. So when Ice Spice kind of fumbled her bag with Drake, she knew there was only one way back into the good books, and that was through Nicki.
Yeah,
Nicki,
or growing up and shit like that.
Nicki Minaj, definitely.
Okay.
Like, you know, Drake, like the obvious ones, like as a kid.
So Ice Spice worked her way, teamed up with Nicki Minaj, and they dropped the track, Princess Diana. Nicki didn't just bless her with a collab, she crowned Ice Spice the princess of rap. And boy, did that set things on fire. Ice Spice was blown up big time. She even landed herself on the cover of Dazed magazine. Nicki Minaj shared that cover on her Twitter with the caption, "Gag, the people's princess, catch it." Ice Spice saw Nicki's post and responded saying, "You heard the queen." Now Ice Spice's star was rising higher than a rocket, and Champagne Papi had a change of heart. After the Nicki Minaj collab, he hit that follow button on Instagram once again. Since Drake got back to following her on Instagram, Ice Spice, she's been more open about her thing with Drake. She spilled the beans talking about how they chat all the time, sharing laughs and all, and she said, "We talk all the time, and we're always just laughing about some things that go on, and I'll ask him, what should I do with this? Or how'd I go about this? Or did you ever experience that?" Ice Spice and Lotto beef. Man, once Ice Spice got rolling with Nicki Minaj, she was deep in it. She had to ride the beef train with every female rapper Nicki had a bone to pick with. And that included none other than our girl from the Bronx, Cardi B, which is crazy because Ice Spice is also from the Bronx. Anyways, Ice Spice got herself some major attention when she cooked up beef with Lotto. She didn't hold back. Ice Spice threw some shade at Lotto in not one, but two of her tracks on how high she spat. Now she all on the floor when I kick in the door. How you mad I do less cause you gotta do more. And on Butterfly Cool, she dropped, "Where she at? On the floor. She getting money, but I'm getting more." Them lines were straight up jab at Lotto's banger, put it on the floor. Now, why she come at Lotto like that? Well, there are a few reasons. First, it's the ongoing beef between Lotto and Nicki. Ice Spice needed to keep up the beef cause it's like an unwritten rule, you know? But there was more. Ice Spice took shots cause Lotto disrespected her track, Bikini Bottom, on the red carpet show. And if that ain't enough, Lotto tried to snatch Ice Spice's signature picture pose. Just a bit before Ice Spice dropped the diss track, Lotto got into it with a fan who accused her of biting Ice Spice's picture poses. Lotto threw up a pic on Instagram and it looked like she was doing the same pose as Spice on the cover of her Like EP. Fans didn't hold back, calling her out for biting Ice Spice's style. Lotto, she had to clap back saying, "Every time y'all accuse me of copying folks, I'ma clear it up. None more, none less. I don't like how y'all take my tweets and make them fit your weak ass narratives." Ice Spice path to fame took some wild turns, from alleged sex tapes to Drake drama, collabs with Nicki Minaj, and even a little beef with Lotto. But one thing's for sure, she ain't just about the music. This is the real deal behind Ice Spice's rise to the top. All the juicy details of all rap gangsters and drama drop on this channel. Subscribe and stay tuned, y'all. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and turn on post notifications.